Hey guys, happy snow day in New York and New Jersey, East Coast. So I'm going to do a general consciousness reading for different zodiac signs. So I'm going to start at the top with the Aries, and I'm going to end at the bottom with Pisces. Unfortunately, obviously I have a little bit of a bias, but let me just shuffle my cards. If it resonates for you, that's great. If not, you could just kind of drop it off and keep on scrolling. Sorry. Also, just know that the reading is for sun, moon, rising signs. And I'm probably gonna do like 3 to 5 cards for each sign, and then that way, like, if that resonates with you, like, that's awesome. Like and comment and all that other stuff, just to kind of help me out. And then if you want me to read more for you, then what you could do is you could just book a longer reading. So like I said, I'm gonna do like a 3 to 5 card kind of ordeal. Okay, Aries, getting my Aries energy, that fire energy. You love to see it. Aries is some of my favorite people. I'm married to an Aries, for better or worse. You know the vibes. Okay, here we go. Aries. Okay. Oh, I think my battery's low. I think that's kind of your vibe too. Like, you're kind of just like, oh my god, like, something's falling apart. Got it. You're like a little bit not like flighty about it, but I guess you're a little bit more like positive, or like making like light out of it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Anyway, yeah, like, I feel like you're kind of like getting into your emotions, like, lately. Like, you're just like getting into it. Like, things are kind of clearing up too. Like, I feel like, I know if we're moving into the spring, like, I feel like you're seeing things a little bit more clearly. Like, you definitely have some rocky patches going on, you know what I'm saying? But you're really like getting into it. Yeah, like, there's definitely some muck there that you're clearing through. You're getting into it. Sorry, I can't tell, you probably can't hear that sound, but I can't tell if my dog is like losing her mind downstairs, or there's just like a rabid animal outside, because it's just crazy vibes. Is this you? Like, are you like rabid? Like losing your mind a little bit? I see like some fighting, but like you're not. Oh, that's what it is. Your eyes are kind of closed to like fighting going on around you. And I don't know if that's on purpose or you just don't like realize it. Yeah, you need to like take a step forward into something, like possibly like the next step, and you have to like clear through this muck to kind of get to it. I feel like your money's kind of upside down as well, and maybe you're like waiting on someone to kind of like feed you or help you out with like different resources and stuff like that. It could be a Libra even, or just like very grounded energy. Like, I really feel like you need someone to like ground you. Like, you really need some grounding this month, because you're a little bit up there lately. Whether it's like anxious or just like too much in your feels kind of thing, you know. I'm hearing voices like outside that you guys probably aren't hearing. That's why I'm doing faces, so don't worry. Yeah, I think the person that usually saves you or like helps you out is not showing up. Sorry. Help yourself out. Sorry. Again. I'm gonna draw a final. Actually, you know what? I'll do a final outcome card at the end for like everyone, you know? So let's put you aside, Aries. I know you don't like to be this side. You like to kind of be, excuse me, the focus. So let's focus on Taurus right now. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Let's see what we have going on here. Okay. Things are turning around for you. I feel like you're starting to finally see the light, and you've been like so deeply searching for it lately, and kind of like begging for it. You could even like be begging for someone to like come around, or to just like stick around. My hair's being crazy. Whatever. You're also like very worried about like your appearance. Why is a whale coming through? Oh, the card just fell during this. Oh, you're getting like the big kahuna. Like I feel like someone's kind of like guiding you, or like a romantic partner is coming in that's kind of like, let's go this way, or like let's lead this way, or maybe that's your energy, but I really feel like it's kind of like, all right, we're leading this way, like let's go, like this flow is like already going, let's kind of move on this path, let's drive this way, and you're kind of just following their lead. Yeah, but like I feel like it's like fruitful, like they know what's going on, and they're like a very confident, like it could be like partner or just like person that's like leading you whatever type of way. Oh my god, Taurus is like, read more on me. And now like 4 more cards are coming out, but I don't want to spend like 1 billion years on each one. Whatever. Okay. So I'm also getting that yeah, like you're gonna kind of like rise out of like stagnant energy, and I was like, you kind of like felt a little like dead lately, so you're gonna like come out of that, and you're kind of gonna like rise up, and I think like as the sun rises up, like you're going to feel a little bit more alive. Because I think that you used to be like your own savior, and now like you have someone coming in to like kind of help you with stuff and kind of like uplift stuff. But I'm also getting that your world is kind of being turned around. Yeah, like I feel like you had to be super brave in the past and like by yourself in it, but like now someone's gonna help you go through some kind of like trial tribulation. Again, for more specifics in this reading, like you could book if that's what you're looking for. Yeah. Really good things coming out. A rainbow after the storm. This could even be like an LGBTQ thing. All right, let's see who's next. After Taurus is, oh, Gemini. Gemini. Okay, let me connect to that Gemini energy. Okay. Gemini is the twins, so we're kind of back and forth a little bit. Okay, your angels are a little temperamental. They're going all sideways. Yeah, because I feel like you're not feeling as strong and like in your like royal energy as like you usually do. I do see money coming in, or like more resources, and it's kind of just being like handed to you on it, and it's like, here you go. As long as you're listening to your angels and guides, like, you're gonna get it, but like, you're kind of setting them a little off kilter. So make sure you're looking and you're listening to the spirit. I'm gonna close that one out because I feel like that one was kind of more of a short and sweet kind of thing. Let me connect to our next guy, which is going to not be Gemini. It is Cancer, which is another sign that I'm very familiar with because I'm a water sign. Okay, Cancer, this is so Cancer of you to literally do this. Not the disease, obviously, like, we don't want to harp. No, I'm talking the sign. So literally like 5 billion different cards came out, and I really just don't have the time for that, Cancer, and I cannot process through like your billions of emotions, which like is great. But in this reading, like, I'm just doing like a short general one, so that there's no way I would have time for like all of these. I feel like you're seeking out like a strong, whether it's like a muscular guy or like just like a strong person in general, to kind of give you all the things that you need. You're not really getting that right now. Sorry. I hate to break it to you. Or like maybe this person is coming up short, you know? Yeah, because you kind of like rule all. I'm seeing like a T name too. Two could be significant as well. Oh, we're in February. So I feel like that's kind of a month that like really is like ruling. Like, you're very much in your Piscean era. Yeah, like you're a little bit, not mousy, but like you're a little bit like to yourself, drawn inwards, but there's like a strength to that, and like a ruling power to that. Yeah, maybe you're even like questioning your spirituality or like your religion or something. You're also like cutting people off, I feel like. And like, good for you. Like, if you need to cut people out of your life because like it's making you feel better and it's helping you like, what do I want to say? Not bury things in the water. Does that make sense? Like, put emotions to rest that like weren't useful to you. Maybe like beating a dead horse. Is that the saying? I don't know. Because I feel like you need to just like sail on with life a little bit more, and you need to just keep on going and go with the flow of things. And I think someone was holding you back from doing that and kind of like restraining you or like putting a lot on you, and things are like a lot easier. Although it's like a change for you, like you don't necessarily want to drop this person, but like, I don't know. Like, I feel like you need to move forward with your life and your building and your whatever it is, family or friends that you're protecting, or like even yourself that you're protecting. Let's see. Now we're gonna move in, put Cancer to the side, and we're going to story of my life, and then we're going to focus on our next sign, which is going to be Leo, which is another fire sign. So let me get that Leo energy coming in. What's going on with Leo lately? Leo. Some people like to call my son Leo because his full name's Emiliano, and no one wants to say 5 syllables when they're calling him. So Leo is part of my life now. Little Leo. Even though he's not a Leo, he is a Libra. But anyway, you've been a hermit lately, Leo. You're a hermit? But you love attention. Why are you like hermiting like into yourself? I feel like you've been very like introspective and just like thinking about things, and like, I don't know, from like the darkness you're like seeing, like you're being like very philosophical. Like you're like, oh, and I feel like I go through this so deep, so like I could educate the world on this. Like, okay, go Leo. Like you really like that's like really positive energy for you. I like that. I mean, there's a little bit of like going into hiding and maybe like a little bit of like winter blues kind of thing, but I like that energy for you. Should I check my battery or not? Because I don't want this video to stop, and I've already been doing 15 minutes worth. Yeah, I think you've been putting like the center of attentionness or like even like social stuff to the side, because you've just been so used to that, and you've just been like reflecting a lot. You might feel like stuck with something too. Like I almost feel like if you don't have a mental illness, like you've just been like overthinking things so much that like your brain's starting to hurt. This could even be like you overworking yourself. Like, can you stop overworking? Like that is such, just a side note, like a coping mechanism that people do, and I get like making more money and it's amazing and spending up your time and all this other stuff, but like if you're gonna overwork, make sure that you're also taking care of your mental health as well on top of it, because you don't want to be like ignoring your own issues to be working, you know. I guess that's what we're talking about. I'm getting someone that had passed and is looking over you. This is looking like a grandmother energy, and they are bringing in a lot of positive things. Like I'm like it could be money coming to you from this person, or like I could see you like finding jewelry that like you got from them that you haven't worn, or just like random signs. I just feel like is popping up into the physical world for you. Like I'm seeing like a lot of flowers. I'm seeing pink flowers as well. Okay, Leo. I think that's that. Let's move on to our next guy. Should I make this 2 parts, or should I just do 1? I think I'll do 1 and see how long it takes to upload. Is that stupid? I don't know. Okay. What's next? We have our Virgos. Alright, so let me put Leo aside. Jump into that Virgo energy. What's going on lately for you Virgos? Working hard or hardly working? That's what I'm getting. You're like one or the other. You need to be chipping away at your money more, though. You need to like make a dent in it. Even if that's like getting your finances worked through, whatever it is. Yeah. Because like I feel like you're trying to like manifest something in, or like have like more abundance and stuff like that, but like it's kind of just coming up bare or barren. This could even be with fertility stuff too, but it's definitely something like physical that you are trying to manifest in, and I don't feel like you're putting a lot of emotion into it, and you're not getting like really great results from it. You're getting like some tiny results and like some tiny things happening, but like trust the process, take a step back, and I think you're gonna see a better result, because you need to see the actual abundance in this. My battery's running low, so I need to do like simpler readings for this. Excuse me. Yeah, because if you're not gonna trust that things are abundant, then you're not gonna see all the positives that come through it. once you are manifesting those things and kind of waiting and trusting, because I do see what you're looking for is able to come out, whether it's like more money or a romantic partner or someone just like coming in. I feel like this could even be like a pet. It could even be like a horse coming through, or like some kind of adventure coming through. All right, cool. On to the next. On to the next. Right after Virgo, we are gonna have Libra, like my little Libra baby. Who's crying downstairs? You know the vibes. You know the vibes. If you're a parent, you definitely know the vibes. You know the vibes. Okay, Libra. You're taking on so much. You're like, it's like you try to happily take it on, and then you're just like, this isn't working out great for me. Like, I'm sure work appreciates your effort, and you're trying to be like, oh, no problem, I can do it. Don't worry. But you really shouldn't be doing it. You too. Like, you're trying to get something to really come out. Like, whether it's like you're trying to get your emotions out, that's what it is. You need to like advocate for yourself, and you need to also like say how you're feeling, say what you're needing, because people can't read your mind. Like, you need to be saying like, I feel this way, so like, can you do this to like help me out in this way? Because people aren't just gonna come up to you and be like, oh, hey, are you feeling like this? Like, are you needing this? Like, just doesn't happen. You gotta do that for yourself. Yeah, because this weekend is going to be really like weird weather back and forth, and I think that's gonna have like a weird effect on your emotions. I think just like your environment, or even like your house, is gonna be very like back and forth. Like, sometimes it's gonna be like a little bit sad, and other times it's gonna be like super happy and clear and really great. But I really want you to be looking forward to the weekend, because you have a lot of good, fun, adventurous things coming up. Yeah, with 2 people specifically. Oh, you might even have like church or like something like spiritual or religious. Oh, cool. Me too. And oh my gosh, I forgot that's for my son. He does actually, he has something religious coming up this weekend. Huh, that's funny. Okay, cool. Who is next after our Libras? We have our Scorpios. All right, Scorpio, my water energy people. What do we have going on? Oh, okay. You're like trying to tame the lion lately. There's gonna be like a Leo that you're kind of like nurturing or protecting, or this could even be like you're like stroking your own ego, honestly. Yeah, but you're being really strong, as you can be. I feel like you're kind of like doing your best. Yeah, you have to remember that like your mind is infinite, and like you have infinite possibilities. I feel like you really needed to hear that, so keep that in your head. Like, don't be losing it. Yeah, because I feel like you don't see like how your life is going to be built out in the future. Like, I really feel like you need to keep in mind, like, you have all that you want, like whether it's like the perfect house or the perfect family or like relationship or like just life or whatever. Like, it's coming in, but I don't think you believe that. Like, you gotta believe it. And you just need to be like very much in your queen energy and like trust that like things are gonna grow. Because even though even though like your neighbor's yard is growing like this really huge garden, and like the sunflowers are like 3 feet tall and yours are like 2 inches, it doesn't mean that yours aren't gonna grow. It doesn't mean that yours aren't gonna grow to that height, and like yours could even grow higher. It's just not there right now, and that's fine. Just wait it out and just trust that it's gonna grow. Just nurture it like you have been nurturing it, and you know, trust it's gonna grow. Yeah, because your world is so flipped upside down right now, but like you really do have some great things coming through, and you really have to believe that. And if you don't believe, you won't achieve. I'll leave it with that. Very corny. After Scorpio, I have to think about it because I usually don't do the sequential, like one thing after the other. After Scorpio is Sagittarius. Yes, it's Sagittarius. And I don't know like as many Sagittarius, so I don't know as much about the Sag, but we're gonna read it on that. It's like 30 minutes, I'm sorry. Are you crying over money or like finances, career? Don't do that. You're like not that type of person. I feel like you usually wouldn't be doing this. I definitely see crying though. Like, are you like praying with crying? Like, that's a combo. That's a real combo. You're being like super judgmental towards yourself too. And it's not even other people that are judgmental. Like, it's you. Like, you're judging yourself. Like, stop judging yourself. Stop it. Okay, let's put that to the side. Let's mix it up. Let's do some Capricorn stuff. Ooh, Capricorn, you're on it. You are on it. Let's see what we got for you. Ooh. Oh. What is this? Like, 2 people are like pining for you, but one is like doing it in a good way, and the other one is doing it really nasty, and I hope you're not favoring them. But one of them's a Scorpio or has like strong water energy, so keep that in mind. Yeah, you're like between a rock and a hard place, so I don't know if you're making a decision on 2 people or you just have 2 people like pulling you to 2 different ways, and they're like on you. I'm gonna try not to curse because like, let's do like good vibes. I just thought this was like super fitting. This is from I'll do a little plug for KT Designs. That's where this is from. We love good vibes. We love it. Yeah, I feel like there's like 3 of you, and like you're feeling really isolated from the other 2 because the other 2 are putting you in a position where you like have to choose, and you shouldn't be put in that position. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to Aquarius, and then we'll do Pisces, which you know I have an affinity for because I myself am a Pisces. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on with you? Ooh, okay. You have like an angel person in your life. Like, I really feel like if this isn't in spirit, like this would just be like an angel on earth. Like, I feel like it's a woman. I feel like you guys are really building your relationship in really, really, really amazing ways. If it's not a woman, this could be like just feminine energy. This could even be like a mom energy too, but I very much feel like this person is like sitting in their emotions, and they're kind of really getting what they deserve, and they're very much like, I don't know, like you feel like, not that they're out of your league, but like maybe like you're marrying up, or like you are you know, just like really benefiting from this relationship more than they are, kind of thing. They're very just like nurturing and helping you out. Yeah, and you're growing a lot with them. I think it's just very beautiful. Yeah, it was something that you really like dipped your toes in, and now like you're happy that you did. But you have like this devil on your shoulder where you're like, oh, things are gonna end. Like, I've seen things end before. Like, I don't want this to be ending. Like, just keep in mind that like this is just because of like your relationships that you've seen in the past, whether this is like with your parents or with other people, or maybe like you've been seeing on the news lately, like people failing at relationships and they kind of feel like tied down by like a long-term relationship or like a marriage or some kind of like bond. Yeah. Yeah. But ooh, there's a baby between you guys that's trying to come in. I mean, this could be something new, like a new project coming through too. But I do see a baby. Ah, so exciting. So exciting. I don't think you expected this baby either, but it's gonna come through. Yeah, like the sunshine of your life. Oh, it's gonna be so exciting, because I don't know if you feel like too old for a baby, or like, I don't know, you just couldn't picture one, or maybe you like don't like kids, or like you never thought it was gonna be your time, but like this is gonna be a big deal for this to come through, and everyone's gonna be super excited. I see like 4, so maybe like a family of 4, or it will be a family of 4, maybe with like your dogs or something. I don't know. So let's put Aquarius to the side. We're gonna read for Pisces. We love our Pisces, aka my Pisces, aka me. Not in a conceited way. We just love a good Pisces read. We just love it. Just love it. You're doing a similar thing to one of the other signs where like you're supposed to be in your emotions, but you're not processing through it, and you're kind of like just really putting it on the side. Yeah, you're kind of just like denying your own like qualities too. Not that you're trying to become someone else, it's just that I think you're just like struggling through what you should be doing, whether it's like your career or life, and like you think you should be a certain way to solve a problem in a certain way, but like just let yourself deal with things like how it feels natural for you to deal with things. Don't be destructive, but like, you know, like if you need to be a little bit more introverted about things, or like take a step back from things, like you could totally do that. It doesn't mean you have to be in everyone's face. Like maybe you're like naturally a little bit more reserved and like you're not as much in everyone's face, but maybe like take a little step back. You don't have to be like over the top and like, oh my god, to get the result that you're looking for, or even to like heal what you need to. Just take that how it resonates. Yeah, because I feel like the universe is just like giving you stuff. They're just like, here's this gold medal, and here's this, and here's this money, and also here's this, and like they have all these things lined up for you, and they're like, oh, and don't you worry, because like I also have this, and this to come. And like you can't necessarily see it, but like you're just trusting the process with it, which is awesome, because like I literally see all these golden things that are coming in for you, and you're literally just gonna get it handed to you out of thin air, in a good way. Like not like it handed to you like in the bad sense, but like you're just getting things handed to you, and just like be in this manifesting energy, and like just trust the universe, and like have faith that things are gonna happen, because they are, and they are going to, and they currently are, and that is one and of the same. Okay. Yeah, and don't be combative. Like I think you like, I don't know, I think you're gonna like get into something with someone where like you feel like you know more than them, and you're like, oh, like I have this feather in my hat, and this feather in my hat, and this feather in my hat, but like humble yourself a little bit, because 1, you don't know everything, which is fine, but then 2, like you just don't want to get into like a mess with someone else. you know, like, just really not humble yourself, but just like take a step down and tell yourself, like, I really just don't want to do like a back and forth useless fight, you know? Like, there's just so much more significant things going on, and like, there's so many things that the universe is trying to give you right now. So like, put your hands out and just like receive it all, because we don't have time for like petty stuff, and like we don't have time for like ego stuff. Like, we don't have time. Even if you are really great, like, that's awesome, but like, we do not have the time to be going through like just crap, just unnecessary extra stuff. So I said I was gonna pull final outcomes, but I might just do it another day. Yeah, you could comment below and let me know if you're interested in me pulling final outcomes for that. If not, like, I feel like I gave a pretty good story with each one. I got almost every single one. I did more than 3 cards, so like, that's the universe being real generous. So yeah, let me know if that resonated. It's free to like or subscribe or watch or whatever kind of support that you are able to give. And I put out extra energy and give you extra support. So if you're able to kind of like fill the energy back with me in any type of way, whether it's booking a reading or liking or commenting on something or even just watching something, I really appreciate that. I'm getting a lot of cards coming out. Yeah, just know, like, don't block the good things that are coming for you. Okay? All right. Love and light.